In Flamingo, you understand the various genres of literature, you have little grammar, you have notice writing. So all these you will have in Flamingo. So she tells about her mother who is aged 66 and all her experiences, her lifestyle. The last lesson written by Alphonse Daudet, who is a French writer. Okay, this is a short story about a boy who is unwillingly going to school to learn French. So A Thing of Beauty, written by John Keats, also you will be learning. Hello everyone. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. I welcome you all to the introduction class of today's session. I am Dr. Shalini, your English teacher at Prepschool. Let us have an introductory session. Let us peep into what the curriculum of Cbse class 12 is all about. So today in this session, we are going to have a look into what the Cbse textbook is all about. So let us begin our session. So I welcome you all to the introductory class. So let us peep into our session. Yeah. So at the outset, we need to look into what are the books we have to refer this year. Okay, so we have two books to refer. One is Flamingo, the other one is the Vistas. So both are very interesting books for you all. So young minds, you will have a very wonderful journey throughout the session. So here, to start with the Flamingo, it is actually something related to your literature. Okay, so it will have a short story, or it might have various genres of literature you will be understanding in this. So that is all about Flamingo. Then you have Vistas, which is actually a supplementary reader. You read that for pleasure. Okay, so they actually complement each other. Here in Flamingo, you understand the various genres of literature. You have little grammar, you have notice writing. So all these you will have in Flamingo. Whereas in Vistas, it is totally different. Okay, so we are going to go through the journey. I'll take you through the books of this Cbse class 12. So let us know what are the contents inside the textbook. So these two books are easily available for you to buy as well as online. So you'll have a wonderful journey. Let us understand what is there inside the books. So to start with, I'll just brief you with what is there in Flamingo. So first we will go through the prose part. We have prose as well as poetry in this Flamingo, right? So to start with, we'll begin with the prose. We have various genres in this part, okay, prose. So here you can see that we have 7 to 8 lessons we have in this. So out of this, these 5 we will be understanding, we'll be learning shortly. Okay, so these 3 we need to wait to know whether Cbse will include it in your curriculum or not. So however, all the lessons are available in your textbook. But the previous year when we check, so these 3 were not included for the examination. Okay, so even this time probably the syllabus might be reduced. If at all it is not reduced, we will enjoy reading all these. Okay, so as of now, everything is included. I'll just read out very quickly what you have to learn over here. What are the contents you're going to learn over here? Start with, it is the last lesson written by Alphonse Daudet, who is a French writer. Okay, this is a short story about a boy who is unwillingly going to school to learn French. Okay, so this is it. Then we also will learn about Lost Spring, which is written by Anis Young. It is actually an interview of very common people. Okay, a rag picker, a person who wants to drive a motor car. Okay, so this is an interview actually. Okay, so then we have Deep Water, written by William Douglas. This is also a very interesting lesson for you. Okay. So then we have the Rat Trap, something related to the struggle of a person. So that is Selma Lagerlöf. Okay, so it is written by Selma Lagerlöf. So then we have Indigo, something related to one of the crops in India. Okay, so that is written by Louis Fisher. Okay, so these 5 were included in the curriculum in the previous year. But this year, we don't know whether the remaining are included or not. So as of now, I'll just brief you with this. So Poets and Pancakes, it's all about stories of poets and pancakes written by Ashoka Mitran. Okay, he's an Indian writer. Then we have interview. It is divided into two parts. One is by Christopher Sylvester. The second one is an interview with Umberto Eco. Okay, so these are the two interviews we are going to read. Then at last we have Going Places, something related to something like a travelogue. Okay, so it is written by A.R. Batten. Okay, so this is the prose part that is available in Flamingo. So now let us move on to the poetry part. Okay, so poetry, you already know that it's a collection of poems. Okay, in Flamingo book under poetry, we have many things here. Okay, so Kamala Das, a famous writer, a poet also. Okay, she has written a poem, My Mother at 66. So she tells about her mother who is aged 66 and all her experiences, her lifestyle. That is what Kamala Das tells about. Okay. So next we have an elementary school classroom in a slum. So by the name itself, you can understand it is all about a school. It is an experience of school that is run in a slum. Okay. So the poet of this poem is Stephen Spender. Okay. Then we have Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. So these both are very interesting here. So keeping quiet, something which you cannot, like you have to keep quiet, but you cannot keep quiet. So where and all you have to maintain silence, where and all you should be very tactic when you are talking, when you are not talking. So this way, poet writes about silence, okay, keeping quiet, Pablo Neruda. Then we have Thing of Beauty, John Keats. John Keats, a very famous poet who writes about nature. Okay, so you might have heard this saying, right? A thing of beauty is joy forever. So that is derived from this poem itself. Okay, so A Thing of Beauty written by John Keats also you will be learning. And we have A Roadside Stand written by Robert Frost. Yes, Robert Frost is also a very famous poet and a story writer. Okay, Robert Frost's poem A Roadside Stand is also included, but the previous year this poem was not included in the curriculum. Okay, so let us wait and watch whether this will be included or not, but as of now we will just go one by one. Okay, so at last we have Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, and it is written by Adrian Rich. So here Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, something related to Aunt Jennifer's life. Okay, so this is the poetry part that you will be understanding. Okay, all these are the poetry and prose, the two genres of literature we will be studying under the book Flamingo. Okay, so then we have this supplementary reader also, that is Vistas. Okay, so now let us peep in what is there in Vistas, which gives us pleasure. Okay, so we have so many short stories here. Okay, so yeah, short stories, they will run up to 4 to 5 pages. Okay, so we have these. First one is the third level written by Jack Finney. It is a very interesting story. I will not let the cats out of the bag. That means I'm not going to reveal what is there, but it is a very interesting story for you all. Then we have the Tiger King Kalki, The Journey to the End of the Earth, Teshani Doshi has written. So here you can just know, or you can see it is highlighted. So these both were not included in the previous curriculum, that is the previous year's curriculum. Okay. Next we have The Enemy written by Pearl S. Buck. Then we have John Updike's story, Should Wizard Hit Mommy? Okay. So this is a very funny story for you. Okay, that is about a wizard who has to hit mummy or not. So there is a question. Then we have On the Face of It, Susan Hill has written it. Then we also have Colin Dexter's Evans Tries an O-Level. Okay, so this is also a very interesting story. And at last we have Memories of Childhood. This is actually a very interesting, it will actually take you to, it will be very nostalgic, I can tell you. You can also remember all your childhood memories. Maybe you also might have experienced it, right? The cutting of long hair, girls who have very long hair. So you might have also got it cut because of some reason, like your mother cannot comb, she cannot maintain, or maybe you are in a hurry to leave to school so early morning, your mother cannot comb it properly, or you are in a hostel, you cannot comb your hair properly. Because of various reasons, you might have cut your hair. So you will recall all the memories that you might have experienced in this Memories of Childhood. And also we have We Too Are Human Beings written by Bama. Okay, so these both come under one lesson. These are two short stories that are there in one lesson. These are something related to childhood. Okay, so this is all about vistas. I'm sure you will enjoy your reading through this Flamingo and vistas. We are going to gear up for the final year of your schooling, and I'm sure it is going to be wonderful. Then coming to the question paper pattern and examination pattern. So we will have to wait for some more time in order to understand the examination pattern as well as the question paper pattern, because as of now CBSE has not yet given us the guidelines as to what might be the examination pattern or what might be the question paper pattern. So let us wait for some more days and understand what will be the question paper and examination pattern. So when we receive the guidelines, I'm sure I will be updating you about that. So that's all for today. We have gone through what is there in Flamingo as well as Vistas. So we will have a wonderful journey in the coming sessions ahead. Okay, so I'm sure you all will enjoy the journey with me. Okay, so let us meet again very shortly. What I expect from you is I would like you to have the books with you, a pencil handy, so that whatever doubts you have, I shall be able to clear it immediately. Okay, so take care, keep learning. See you soon. Bye-bye.